Happy Tractor Power fans, this video comes to you from a field located in south central Kentucky, where a 396 engine horsepower Challenger 1038 tractor is planting corn with a 60-foot wide, 24-row, 30-inch spaced FENDT Momentum 24 planter. In this video, I would like to share with you this planter's production history, specifications, and list price, as well as taking you for a ride in the cab of the tractor to talk with the farmer about why he likes using this FENDT corn planter. But first, let's head out to the field so that you can see and hear this corn planting team in action. As the FENDT Momentum 24 works its way across the field, we can see there's a lot of plant material here on the surface of the field, and the Momentum's doing a great job getting right down through all of this viney plant material, and it's really opening up the furrow, and that down pressure is cutting right through it. And you can see here where the seeds are going in these no-till conditions. The Momentum planter was introduced by FENDT in March of 2020. It's manufactured at AGCO's tillage and seeding factory located in Beloit, Kansas. The Momentum planter is available in two different sizes, a 40-foot and 60-foot toolbar. The model number on the planter is determined by the number of row units it's equipped with. In this video, we're taking a look at a Momentum 24, which is a 60-foot wide model equipped with 24 rows spaced at 30 inches. This planter has twin 65 bushel commodity tanks for a total of 130 bushels of seed carrying capacity, and it's also fitted with a 1,000 gallon fertilizer tank. The unique wheel placement of the Momentum planter also helps set it apart from other machines in the field. This design helps eliminate pinch rows and limit soil compaction when it comes to the added weight of the central seed and fertilizer tanks on the planter. Instead of side-by-side duals, the Momentum uses center transport tires that are wide inline tandem wheels positioned ahead of the row units, eliminating pinch rows. In addition, the inline tandem wheels run on the same track as the tractor tires, limiting compaction. Compaction can also further be reduced by the optional weight management system on the Momentum planter. Like other FENDT products, the planter can be equipped with a central tire inflation system that automatically adjusts tire pressures from the roadway to the field, deflating the tires to a preset low of 15 psi as the wings unfold. To reduce yield-robbing soil compaction during planting, the system will automatically adjust tire pressure up and down, compensating for the fluctuating weight of the planter as seed and fertilizer are used or replenished. This new planter also offers planting time efficiency and speed when it's equipped with speed tubes from Precision Planting. The Momentum will operate up to 10 miles per hour when working out in the field, twice the ground speed needed for conventional planting. The Momentum planter comes equipped from the factory in Beloit, Kansas to plant corn and soybeans. It can be easily configured to plant any number of field and specialty crops using Precision Planting crop kits. Even small seed crops like canola, sorghum, and sugar beets are easy to plant with the MSET mini hopper standard on each row unit. FENDT Momentum planters use adaptive curve technology to ensure that the seed placement is equal from one side of the planter from the other when it's working on a bend in the field while planting headlands. This ensures that maximum yield potential is reached at harvest time. The Momentum 24 weighs in at 29,000 pounds when it is empty. According to FENDT.com, a base unit Momentum 24 planter has a list price of $429,445. Now that you know a little bit about the specifications and capabilities of this planter, we're going to take a ride in the cab of the Challenger 1038 tractor to visit with the farmer to talk with him about what he likes in using this machine in his farming operation. I'm up in the cab of the Challenger 1038 tractor, and we can see back here the Momentum 24 from FENT. Adam, this is a pretty impressive planting setup. Your family farm has been with AGCO quite a long time, and Alice Chalmers and Gleaner before that, so this is a extra modern planter.
Yes, yeah. It's got several nice features on it with all the precision planting products that's on it with V-set, V-drives. It's got speed tubes and V-apply, and all that really makes it nice. It makes you be able to change everything on the go and do all that kind of stuff, and it's just a whole lot different than the old finger meters used to be, and you can get a whole lot better accuracy and placement of the seed, and hopefully better emergence, and leads all to higher yields in the end, hopefully.
So your family farm has run Kinsey planters for a while, and so this is a big change. So the Ag Revolution, our dealership here in Kentucky for AGCO, brought this planter out on a demo, and evidently you guys liked it quite a bit to have it stick around.
Yeah, like I said, all the changes that Precision has made over the years has made it super nice, and then with the extra ability of the floating toolbar, the weight transfer on the wings, and the tire pressure automation system that's on this planter really reduces compaction and a whole bunch of other things. And with our rolling terrain here in Kentucky, it also helps keep the unit level back there, because there was one farm we were at, and I was running 7.5 miles an hour with it, and that row unit never even moved off the ground, never was bouncing around and all that other stuff. And with the Delta Force, that really helps out. It's just a real big step up, and hopefully it leads to better yields and stuff on our farm.
Well, it speaks pretty well if you get something to demo for a few hours and you say, well, just keep it right here.
Yeah, yeah. The bad part about it is our older tractors, they were going to be struggling on the hydraulic pump, so we had to go ahead and also buy this Challenger tractor to go along with it.
Well, it makes a nice combination. I think it's pretty impressive, you know, that you're able to inflate and deflate the tires on the planter and the tractor to match road and field conditions.
Yeah, if you look over here in the isobus screen, you can see the center wings have 15 psi in the tandems, and each wing has also 15 psi. And over here is telling it how much psi to put into the tires, and it will be constantly moving and adjusting based upon that, the settings that the planter tells it to be at.
So it must be pretty handy to have all the liquid fertilizer and the seed all right there on the toolbar. And
oh yeah, with especially doing a 2x2 system, you can carry 1,000 gallons. If you put 15-20 gallons an acre out, it really makes it handy and not having to fill up all the time with a smaller, like 500-750 gallon tank. You can go a good little ways.
And I also see you've got a rear view camera here on the back of the planter.
Yes.
That must be helpful, especially when you're getting into corners, planting headlands, to back up and get right up to the fence row.
Yes, it makes it nice doing that, but as you can also tell, as you look out the back there, you can't hardly see behind you going down the road, and having the rear view camera going down the road also is helpful, being able to tell what the traffic's doing behind you, if you're building up or not and have to pull over or stuff like that.
We can look back here, see the planter. It's got a 20-mile-per-hour rating, which is nice, and good view out the back of the Challenger here. So it looks like it must do pretty well in no-till. I filmed here a couple years ago, and you guys were working this up with a vertical tillage tool first. And
yeah, because this used to be an old cattle farm, and it had a lot of compaction on it, and was kind of rough, and we had to take the vertical tillage tool to kind of level it up a little bit. It's still a little rough, but with the row cleaners back there, they're cutting through all this trash and making it nice and easy to plant through.
Now, how do you like this tractor with the CVT transmission and the MAN engine?
It's without a doubt very nice. The CVT transmission, I don't know if you could ever convince me to drive another tractor without one, because they just perform so well, and you can match your ground speed to anything you want, whether you're driving a planter like this, pulling a grain cart beside a combine, you can match the speed exactly. And so just that functionality alone just makes a lot of things super nice.
Yeah, without a doubt, I think it's one of the nicest tractors on the market. I mean, it just has a nice smooth ride, good visibility, really easy controls. Everything that you need is right there.
All right here, you got your end and go. Whenever you hit those buttons, all the stuff you have programmed in there. Whenever you hit the go button, it can let the planter down, get you to your selected cruise speeds over here. And then whenever you come to the other end of the field, you hit end and it'll do the exact opposite of everything. And it's just super nice and convenient, and all right there at the touch of your fingers, really kind of like a hydro handle on a combine or anything else.
So in this no-till condition, what kind of ground speed are you running this the planter at here?
Right now we're running at 6 miles an hour, and then whenever we get up to the headland, it'll drop it back down to 4.5, and then we'll flip back around, and once we get going back up and down, we'll flip back to 6 miles an hour. And here at 6 miles an hour, we're running 99.9 on our singulation, and all our spacing's good and stuff, and it just does really well.
So all those like different colored dots there on that's where actually the seed's going in. And
this is your singulation map,
okay.
And this is your downforce map that's telling you how much pressure it's taken to put the downforce into the ground. And you can also come in here and see your population maps. You can come in here and see everything that you have. You get your actual applied downforce maps and everything. With the Gen 3 2020, it allows you to basically monitor everything you could ever imagine.
So now we're coming to the headland, and so this, when you're talking about the speed, it's almost kind of like cruise control that the CVT helps out with. It takes care of it for you.
Yes.
So I think if I recall, you can actually program in the speeds that you want and how many seconds you want it at.
Yes, you can program any of the 2 speeds that you want it set at, and just by hitting this button, it'll flip back to 4.5. Double click it again, it goes back up to 6 miles an hour.
Here we can see we're running right around 1,370 RPM on the tractor, just under 6 miles per hour, very smooth. And we'll see Adam here turn it around as we cross the headland. And as the tractor turns, see it's very tight turning with the planter. And then they'll go right back on auto guidance, another 60-foot pass. One of the interesting things about the Momentum planter is the access to the commodity tanks back here. You have this foldable ladder right here, as well as easy access to filling it up with liquid fertilizer. Everything's compact right there. Here we can see the Precision Planting logo on the back of the tanks. And now we're going to talk to Adam about this air hose here that also is a part of the planter. So Adam, there's some handy features on this planter that you might not find in other ones for clean out, for repair.
Yeah, on here you got this air reel that you can go around, and you got this attachment you put on it, and this allows you to suck your meters out like a vacuum and put this hose on it, and you can clean them all out, and you don't have to come out here with a shop vac or anything else like that, and you can get in there and clean it out just super easy, because all you gotta do is just pop this lid off and it easily accesses all the seed in there.
Well, that's definitely makes it handy when it's right there and easy to access.
Yes, sure does.
So you have a toolbox here that holds all these components for the vacuum.
Yes, all your vacuum stuff gets stored in here, and they got all the things, all the hoses that you need to suck the meters out and everything, and get it all cleaned out, and get the hopper tanks all cleaned out. And it's easily stored in here, and you can also add some other tools that you might need to work on the planter if you so desire, and also makes it really nice for you.
Well, that way it's always with the planter, so you're not looking in the shop for it.
Yeah, or clustering up the tractor cab and then
right.
always kicking it around the floor or something. That's always a pain in the butt.
Well, thanks for the tour.
All right, thank you.
This big 60-foot wide planter folds up to a narrow 12 feet for transport in under 1 minute. I hope you've enjoyed spending some time out in the field hearing and seeing these AGCO brand machines, the Challenger 1038 tractor and FENDT Momentum 24 planting corn. I'd like to hear in the comment section below this video if you raise corn on your farm. Tell me about the tractor and planter that you're operating. If you've enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to Big Tractor Power YouTube, where there's over 2,000 videos of farm machines in action. If you would like to see additional content from this channel, continue to watch for a few more seconds to the end screen for a direct link to more Big Tractor Power YouTube videos. As always, thank you for watching.